Guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing today, and we are outside in the beautiful SCSR compound backyard with a live studio audience of alligators all around us to take a look at the Zeeksaw, and we're going to do that next, so hang tight. Welcome back again to the channel, and we are out here on the dock with the Zeeksaw that was provided to us from the manufacturer, which we're going to be taking a look at this today, and then this is going to be going over to Rich and Trish as a Christmas present. But this is a 4-inch mini chainsaw. They have their email address right here on the front, zeeksaw@gmail.com. They did contact me and ask me if I wanted to take a look at this, so we are going to be looking at this today, testing it out in the yard, and getting this thing unboxed on Supercar Street Racing. Alright, we are out here with the Zeeksaw 4-inch mini chainsaw, and once again this is a good look at the box. You can see it right here. It is yellow and black, kind of taking from DeWalt. It's got some tips here for you about wearing eye gear, keeping away from children. When it's used for the first time, it needs to be fully charged, and extend the life of your chainsaw. Don't cut branches over 4 inches long, so we won't attempt to do that today. And now let's see what's inside here before we have to get this thing out and get it charged up for use. Alright, on top there's some protective foam right here, just keeping our Zeeksaw all healthy, and then a little instruction manual here. Keep away from small children. The thin film may cling to nose and prevent breathing, so they're talking about this, I believe this plastic bag here. And then there's a warranty here to activate that you have to scan on your phone. They gave you some nice pink and white Michael Jackson gloves here, or you can give them to your mom. And then inside the box here we have the Zeeksaw. We have some chainsaw oil right here, but it is empty. We have a Zeeksaw rechargeable battery right here. We've got your standard power adapter here that has a little charge indicator here on the corner. And then inside the box further, way inside the box, way deep inside the box, is this Phillips screwdriver, which they provided you if you do have to do any kind of adjustments on the Zeeksaw. Now, using the Zeeksaw is just as simple as taking their battery here and pushing it straight in like that. But it does say to fully charge the Zeeksaw battery before you use it at all. So we're going to do that now, but first we're going to take a deeper look at the instruction manual. So I just wanted to point out before I start charging the Zeeksaw that you cannot charge the battery while it is in the device. So there's no putting power to this while it is running, because the charge port is underneath there, and you just place the charge in like that. And I'm going to go ahead and get this plugged into the wall while we talk more about the instruction manual. We do have the Zeeksaw on the charger now, and while our studio audience looks on, let's take a look at the instruction manual. And of course the first page is just all the warnings. So, go ahead and check this out, and the scan for the activation of your warranty. And then the second page is talking about the work area safety, electrical safety, and personal safety. Some more safety stuff for the Zeeksaw. And then how you care for your tool. So don't force it. Use the correct power tool for your application. Don't use it if the switch doesn't turn it off and on. Disconnect the plug from the power source and or battery before making any adjustments, of course. Recharge with the specified charger, of course. Use power tools only with the specified battery packs, of course. And a few other warnings here about using the Zeeksaw. And then how to get service here, of course. And then a little thing about the technical specifications on the chainsaw. It's a 4-inch chainsaw. It weighs 2.5 pounds. And it has a 18,650 battery with 21 volts and a 2,000 milliamp hour battery, 2 hours of charging time, and you can work on this variable up to 45 minutes. And it does show you a picture here again of plugging in the charger to the charging jack. And it needs to be fully charged, so it is on the charger right now before we can use it. Now it shows you how to remove the chain if you need to, how to install the chain and lock the case. and it does show you how to put oil in it. It does not have oil that came with it. The oil was empty. You have to get your own oil. Shows you how to cut here, some things about the warranty, and that is it in the instruction manual for the Zeeksaw chainsaw. Now let's get all safetied up and do some cutting with the Zeeksaw. Okay, I did let the battery charge overnight and it did not turn green on the charger right here, so that's an indicator of either the battery charger is not working or there is a defective power supply, something like that maybe, but I'm going to go ahead and hook the battery up anyway. I did contact the manufacturer. I emailed them, just waiting for a reply, but until then we'll go ahead and hook up the battery and see if it actually works. Alright guys, as you can see, we just got done using the Zeeksaw. No problem whatsoever. The battery worked fine, so I don't know what's up with the charger, but I'm going to get this thing cleaned up now, and then we're going to throw it to Brad in the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio to wrap this up and take a look at this guy online. But let's clean this up first so we can give it to Rich. Now that you guys saw what this thing can do in the yard, we're going to go ahead and throw it back to Brad in the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio to talk about this Zeeksaw and how you can get one too. We're back once again in the 4K production studio. You're on Supercar Street Racing and I'm Brad, and it has been my pleasure today to show you this Zeeksaw 4-inch mini chainsaw. We have the 6-inch right here up on the screen. They do have the 6 and the 4-inch, and right now the 4-inch is a crazy $26.99, and you get a set of gloves with it, and it is a pretty awesome little chainsaw. Now you can see right here it does have a 4.6 star review. Lots of good reviews here, and the company was so kind to send me one to show you guys. And this is actually going to be Rich and Trish's Christmas present. So I am going to give that to them after this. But if we take a look at here at the pictures, you can see right here, oiling pretty easy there. 22 foot per second chain speed. It is a 4-inch chainsaw, and they recommend that the maximum that you cut with it is a 4-inch log. Right here, it's showing you how easy it is to use. All you have to do is charge the battery, pop it in there, push the safety, and go ahead and pull the trigger, and you can cut with the Zeeksaw chainsaw. And here's a lovely person in the yard using her Zeeksaw. And there it shows you that is a 21 volt power supply, and it charges in 2 to 3 hours, and it's supposed to have a long life. And then here's a little video on how to replace the chain. So we'll take a look at this now. So you just literally just take the chain out, move the tensioner, put the new chain on the plate, make sure it's going in the right direction, and throw it right back on the little mini chainsaw there. And that's all there is to changing the chain on the Zeeksaw. And then if we get into the reviews here, we'll see some 5-star reviews that say it is praise but some whining. That's fine. If the motor whines, it actually is a chainsaw. And it says it's lightweight, does a great job for a small saw, and actually does. It's well made and super convenient, and dismissed my yard people. I don't know if I'm going to be so quick to dismiss my yard people, but I did enjoy working with the chainsaw. Some of the 1-star reviews, not as advertised. I don't understand that, and don't even think about it. And bad issues with chain tightening mechanism, battery melted and fell apart. So I have not had any of those issues with mine. Now the link to the Zeeksaw chainsaw is going to be down in the description below. Make sure you click through our affiliate links. Make sure you like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys so much. And when you buy anything from Amazon, click through any of my links. It doesn't have to be what you're looking for. We get a small commission on the station, and it helps us grow. And as a channel, we love you guys. We got to get out of here though. It's Sunday. We got to go get some breakfast.